And Alyssa Moore will round out the field from Inglewood, California. Car 66 in a rent a race car. Green flag is up. 20 laps of distance. We're underway. Bonzatufa has made his way up to turn number 3 as we go green, and they're heading your way for the first of 20 circuits.
Here comes the herd of street stock down the back straightaway with Marvin Minkler leading the way as he's just ahead of Chasco. Sean Petlock now trying to take second spot away from that 58 car.
They come off turn number 4. We are in the first circuit of the street stock main event, and Marvin Minkler is starting to string it out.
Downey to the inside, looking to take over the 4th position, and will, as in the outside lane and backsliding is Chasco. In fact, he'll fall to the tail end of the field here on the front straightaway. Top 4 have singled out.
Oh, Tyler Trott goes up the track after contact with Bill Cody. He's stuck at top 3 wide. He's got Jason Raymond and P.J. Evans below him. Trott loses multiple spots as Downey takes a look at 3rd against Brent Gleason.
He gets shuffled to the back of the field. Meanwhile, back up front, here comes Travis Downey. He now moves down low underneath to try to take the spot from Brent Gleason. Gleason is there side by side for 3rd off turn 2.
Sean Monahan's on the move. He's broken into the top 5 now.
Sean Monahan started in the parking lot. He moves into the top 5. White number 14 car running to the bumper. Meanwhile, here comes Downey. He makes a bold move to the inside. Give position to Downey. He's coming to the front of the field. Bertolette drops back 1.
Monahan made it really physical going into 1, forcing it under Willett. There was contact. They kept it pointed in the direction. Monahan took 4th. Now he wants 3rd from Petlock.
Jam that car to the bottom off of turn number 1 moment ago, going on to the inside of Bert Willett. Now again to the inside of the 15 of Sean Petlock. That's for 3rd as the race leader continues to be Marvin Minkler.
Running at his tire tracks, Travis Downey down the back straightaway. It's less than half a car between 1st and 2nd, going for the lead.
Downey sent it into 3, backed off for a moment. Minkler closes the gap, gets a little bit loose, but he hangs on to the top spot for now.
Marvin Minkler has led all the laps thus far. Halfway home, 10 down, 10 to go, and here comes Travis Downey inside in turn number 2, looking for the race lead.
And here comes Sean Monahan in 3rd. Travis Downey grabs the top spot. Minkler tries to get to the bottom, but nothing doing because Monahan fills the hole. He'll grab 2nd spot with Willett trying to go for 3rd.
Willett moves up to the 3rd spot off the turn. Brand new leader, Travis Downey. Downey is in command, but the question is for how long? Meanwhile, running right there behind him, closing up the gap. A pair of white cars.
Got trouble in turn 4. 2 cars go around. 4 cars go around now. Chasco in the 58, Matt Martell in the 13, Rob Sears in the 44, and Andreas Bogie up against the safer barrier in the 27.
So a couple of different incidents there. It may be all related, though, as Chasco pulls away in the 58 into the second half of this feature event. 9 laps to go as they come off of turn number 4, looking for the restart.
Green flag is out. Downey with a slight advantage, but look at Monahan. They come together. They cling and they clang off each other in turn number 2. Downey is to the advantage. Here comes Bertolette down the back straightaway.
A little bit of door-to-door contact, more contact between Willett and Monahan. That allows Sean to get to the bottom. They're 3 wide in impact. Minkler's lies way up. They're going to be 4 wide.
There they come off turn 4. Not enough room, but they're going to make it work. Maybe P.J. Evans in that mix. Brent Gleason, Aaron Plemons had nowhere to go, trying to battle his way into the top 5 in car 67.
Minkler was the biggest loser. He lost a lot of spots. The front 2 have pulled away by about 3 car lengths over Willett. Sean Monahan right on the back end of Downey, gives him a little tap, slides up the track, can't do anything there. Battle for 4th. P.J. Evans moves up a spot.
It's almost like they're bump drafting on a super speedway. They head down into turn number 1. Downey is still the leader. Monahan slips up just a bit. He loses some valuable ground. Here comes Plemons. Plemons is working his way into the top 5.
Battle for the lead back straightaway.
Sean Monahan gave Downey a bump in turns 1 and 2. Now it's on the inside of the 42 as they get past a couple lap cars. Sean runs the 42 up the track. Sean Monahan grabs the lead.
They come back off turn number 4. It's a brand new leader. It is Sean Monahan in command of the event. He'll take down the lead, but will it stick?
He's pulling away a little bit. Now he's 3 car lengths ahead of the 42, but Downey's got a miracle. Both of Bert Willett and P.J. Evans, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th all lined up together, and they're about half a straightaway ahead of Aaron Plemons.
As Sean Monahan seeks his first Stafford win off of turn number 4, 4th start of the season, he takes the white flag out front, race leader back to turn one, slides up wide. Here comes Travis Downey.
Downey takes a look inside, but Monahan gets back to the bottom, gets incredible drive off, and gains a couple car lengths. He leads the way with 2 turns to go.
2 turns to go. They come back to the stripe. Monahan is on the hairy edge. Off the turn. Here comes Travis Downey. Checkered flag is out. Sean Monahan to take down the win. Travis Downey to finish in second.
Fern just wanting to keep it toward the front of the field. Finishes outside of the top 10 the last 3 weeks. Led early last week. Tom Butler, an issue right on the initial start here. Car number 4 will fall to the tail end of the top 10 as the leaders go to turn 2.
Butler missed a shift as Sturck and Tom Fern made contact coming off of turn 2, getting the 92 a little bit sideways. Sturck is there to the inside of Tom coming through 3 and 4. He pushes up the track and they rub doors.
They come off turn number 4. It's Fern by inches as they cross the stripe. Tom Fern still the leader of the event.
Trouble turn 1, Meyer around and backing in hard into the outside safer wall. Up in turn number 1, was running among the top 10, 6th at the time of the incident down in the corner.
You have those sponsors and supporters, Chris?
Yeah, Casello, Way Systems, Mayday Oil, Judy and Scott Poirier, Big Bush Motorsports, BFR Race Chassis, Rad Auto Machine, D&L Services, Myers Crazy Hollow Creamery, all the guys that come and help. And, Stafford Speedway for those safe walls.
Back under the green flag, leaders are in turn number 3. Tom Fern out front, Andrew Durand challenged for the second spot. Here comes Alex Fern to the inside. So it's the 12 that goes to second. Race for third is on. Kevin Gambacorta looking to the inside of Durand now.
Sturck got shuffled back from second to the end of the field as Gambacorta tries to take that third spot away from Andrew Durand. Side by side in the 3, the 23 has the preferred line. They race door to door off of 4.
No question about it. Kevin Gambacorta brought his A game. He'll move to the inside of Durand. Wayne Corey hitches up in the tire tracks of Gambacorta. They come off turn number 2. Change for third, now change for 4th as they head to 3. Meanwhile, back towards the front of the field, bid is for third. Gambacorta is still there. Durand tries to make the move. Corey shakes him off as they head for 3.
Just about a car length or so behind Alex Fern in second.
Contact middle of the pack between Chris Buffoni and Ryan Fern. The 32 gave the 07 a little tap. Then the 07 got Fern back in turn 1, but Ryan Fern has the spot going into 3. Gets hit again by Buffoni. Slides up the track. Ryan is sideways. Tries to hang on to it. Locks it down and comes to a stop.
There's no question about it. Ryan, well, you know, they say the old situation, you're running that close and that hard, things are going to happen. And the end results is Ryan Fern bringing out a caution. Here they come, about ready to get them fired back up off turn number 4. Who's it going to be when they cross the stripe to lead them back up to speed?
Still a long way to go. 21 laps to run. Inside lane comes to speed first. Tom Fern races to the corner as the race leader. Alex Fern outside. Kevin Gambacorta to her inside for second.
Tom Fern is the pace car. Everybody else 2 by 2. Gambacorta to the inside of Alexander going into 3, while Durand's inside of Corey in the battle for 4th. Coming up before they rub doors, they're still going at it.
They are 2 by 2. The battle for second on back. Now Gambacorta has moved into second. Once he is there, trying to follow him through, it is Durand. All of a sudden, Verrecchio has went around the gray machine. Verrecchio is now in the top 5, car 39.
Tom Fern has been at the front for all of them in car number 92, but will he lead lap 16? Kevin Gambacorta applying the pressure off turn 2.
He's right on the back bumper of that 92 coming off of 2. Remember, these 2 had contact last week that resulted in Tom spinning. They made contact down the back straightaway, but Gambacorta's there inside of the 3-time late model champion as they make more contact.
They leaned on each other as they come off turn number 4. Back to the stripe, they're evenly matched. Timing and scoring shows Fern still the leader. But will it stick? Off the second turn, we've got a brand new leader.
Gambacorta to the front, and that allows Andrew Durand and Paul Verrecchio Jr. to close in. So Durand takes his turn inside of Tom going into turn 3. Durand drifts up the track just a little bit. They're leaning on each other for that second spot.
4-car battle front of the field. Well, it was. Kevin Gambacorta got out front and was able to break away.
They come back to the stripe. Here comes Gray. Three cars contending in turn one.
It's going to get tight going into that corner. Durant comes down on Barrecchio. Now Gray tries to get under both of them, trying to make it three wide, but he wisely backs out of it. Barrecchio takes second. All of this behind Gambacorda,
who comes off of turn number 4, looking for yet another win on the 2025 season. The two-time champ is back in Napa Victory Lane. Kevin Gambacorda wins tonight's 30-lap late model feature event. Here they come off of turn number 4, set to go. Limited late models, Connor Jensick on the point. Green flag is out. We're underway. Jeremy Lavoie to his outside as they are 2 by 2 through the field here on the start of this limited late model main event.
And it's a carbon copy of what we saw not that long ago. Rich Hammond diving to the bottom three wide while Lavoie gets shuffled back multiple spots. Hammond on the inside gets the advantage, and he's got the lead.
Well, during qualifying, the 22 of Gary Patnode was as quick as a rabbit. As it moves into second, it is now taking over the number 2 spot. Side by side, a bid for second off 2.
Connor Jensick is able to find a way to the bottom right in front of our point leader, Travis Hydar, as RJ Serdell looks low, trying to get under Matt Clement, whose car breaks loose a little bit coming off a 4.
He'll make the move, try to make it stick to the bottom of the racetrack. Can't do it, pulls back in the line. Look a little further back, Travis Hydar is now moved into the hunt. 5 cars contending for third. Here comes RJ Serdell.
Matt Clement could be in trouble now because there is a conga line of cars on the inside ready to attack. Now it's Connor Jensick trying to break back into the top 5. He's underneath Matt Clement.
He's able to pick up the spot, and right behind him is Travis Hydar. Hydar is there, directly behind them. Last week's feature event winner, Matt Winters, also coming to life. We are only a quarter of this event past as we work the magic down the back straightaway.
Battle for the lead is still tight. It's a car length between Rich Hammond and Gary Patnode as they come off of 4. Patnode's car looks pretty good. Oh, Matt Clement is smoking, drifts it, and spins in the middle of 3 and 4. Kyle Terrio goes to the outside, just misses him as the 95 comes to rest broadside towards traffic.
Here we go. Back up through the gears. And weirdly enough, it still is
Rich Hammond off of turn 2 is the race leader.
Gary Patnode gets in line, now looks low. Hammond does cover the bottom lane. Patnode almost got into the back of Hammond. It stacks up that inside line just a little bit. Hammond drifts up. Patnode takes a look to the inside.
Jason Lafayette moves into the 3rd spot. He's not done yet. And where is Travis Hydar, the point leader? He's now moved into the top 5. We are still 1 lap shy to the halfway marker. Top 5 make it 6 cars. Run nose to tail down the back straightaway.
In turn number 4, 10 down, 10 to go. Battle for the lead. Patnode steps out of line, right to the bottom of the racetrack on Rich Hammond, and to the point with 10 laps to run. New leader as they go to turn 2, Gary Patnode.
And he's back to 5th. Lavoie, after getting shuffled back, is now up to 6th. Hammond gets in line right in front of Devin Jensick.
Sure does. That's a good battle at the bottom of the top 10. Meanwhile, back up front, here comes...
Oh, trouble off the corner. Terrio out of shape. The 28 of Hammond is slow. Winter out of shape. Everybody keeps going in the forward direction, but there was a couple of close moments there off the corner.
Well, something is wrong with Hammond's car. He fell off the pace in turns 3 and 4, and he has not gained any momentum since. He is crawling coming off of turn 2.
He tries to get it down out of harm's way. We're still under green. 14 laps bid now between Travis Hydar. He moves down underneath RJ Serdell. That'll put Travis Hydar on the podium in position number 3. But will there be enough time? There is less than 2 circuits remaining in this event. Patnode's got to concentrate, but the margin is getting less and less. They head off turn 2.
Patnode is trying to stick to that bottom lane. That's the critical part. Patnode needs to protect the low side of the racetrack. Lafayette is coming, and so is Travis Hydar. 2 rookies going after the veteran.
Rookies have caught fire here in the second half of the season. 2nd and 3rd right now. White flag is out. 1 lap to go. It's the veteran Gary Patnode at the point. Can he hang on to it? Here comes Lafayette.
Patnode is trying to hang on to the car coming off the corner. Coming off of 4, Dana Reyes spun, but she fires it back up and keeps going. Top 3 nose to tail with 2 turns left.
There's no question about it. They work their magic. Top 3, bumper to bumper. They come back to the line. Checkered flag is out. Wow, it's a close one. But Gary Patnode will hold on to take down the impressive victory.